Alright guys, today I'm down here at Lake Jacksonville. I'm fixing to do some bass fishing, so I thought I'd do a quick review on their city park RV spots. We love this park. It's only 20 minutes from our house. There's not a bunch for the kids to do. Basically what you can see behind me is what you get. It has a straight shot that goes onto a cul-de-sac, and then there's a little cul-de-sac that's right over here. And we like that cul-de-sac the most. We like spots 10 and 11. Most of the spots are all concrete. They all are concrete, with a lot of space in between you and your neighbors. The reason we like spots 10 and 11 is there's a little pocket off the lake right there for the kids to swim in. It's kind of shallow. You don't get any boats through there, so the kids can have their kayaks out and have a good time. You don't have to worry. It's only like 4.5, 5 foot deep out in the middle. The good thing about these spots being big is if you want to have a buddy or two bring a tent, you can, but that's also a drawback because I think they allow, it's like 20 people per site. So there's times, like especially around holidays, you come down here, you may have a travel trailer that has 6 or 8 tents around it, and they don't police this at all, so you're kind of on your own. That is a negative. So around the holidays, I wouldn't plan for like Memorial Day or July 4th because you're probably going to be overrun by people. And I run a fishing tournament down here, so I see on Thursday nights and Friday nights sometimes the amount of people that are here. As you can see right here, they've got a fantastic boat launch. It's concrete on both sides, protected from the wind. They've got a good beach swimming area, which I'll put photos of at the end of this video. They've got a good swimming pier. The kids love to run and jump off of it. They have a very small swing set. I'll put a picture of that as well. The dump stations, none of these sites have a dump station. The dump station is a 1/4 mile up the road. It's right behind the Lake Jacksonville sign, which you'll see, you would have seen at the beginning of this video. And it's on a slant. It's kind of on a hill. So you need to be mindful, some of you that may not know this, if you're doing your dumps, when you're doing your dump, if your outlet is in front of your tires, you need to be pointing downhill, and if it's behind your tires, you need to be pointing uphill. That helps to get the majority of the black water out of your tanks. One of the things that the city keeps this up pretty well, there is a lot of fire ants, but there are no Argentinian ants, so they don't have ants getting into your stuff, but you do have to be mindful running around at night if you step in a fire ant mound. If you're from Texas, you know what that's about. Let me show you these bathrooms. This is kind of a drawback to me. The outside of the place looks really, really nice. You know, they got it painted up real nice, got a lot of cedar. But we're gonna walk in here. This is the men's room, okay? And it could use some love. It's pretty dark in here. My camera's trying to adjust now, but you can see it could use some love. I'm trying to do this. I mean, it's just kind of dirty. And in the summertime, it's really hot in here with a lot of bugs. I wouldn't plan on using this unless you absolutely have to. This is their shower. I mean, it could use some love, as you can see. So I'd plan on trying to use the shower in your RV and bringing a tank, a tote to put your gray water in if you're gonna stay any length of time. They've got a lot of screen shelters. I think they've got 5 or 7 or so that have the screen shelter that's all electric with an RV slab right next to it, so that can work out pretty good. I've seen people during the summer, they line the windows of the screen shelter with plastic and put a little window unit in, and they claim it's nice and comfortable in there, so a lot of people will do that. I believe there's 12 RV sites. Like I say, they're all concrete, and it's a pretty nice park. Now, in my opinion, I've been on a lot of East Texas lakes because I bass fish a lot. This, to me, is by far the prettiest lake I've fished. The good thing about this campsite is there's a clay shelf all the way around it, so you can swim pretty good all the way around this. This is just a point that sticks out in the lake, and I'll put an aerial photo of it from my drone right here. And maybe from that you can see the shelf, the clay shelf, and how it drops off. But it's great for swimming, and it's just a great park. You can ease your boats right up in fairly shallow and rope them off and have them just right outside your campsite. So if you get the chance, this is a great park to come visit. Like I say, there's no trails or there's not a lot to do. It's more about relaxing. If you have a boat, if you have a way to get it here, bring it and just ride the lake and look at how pretty this lake is. So I'm standing here at spot 9 and 10. That used to be 10 and 11. I guess they've renamed them. They've put in new poles and stuff. But this is site 9 and 10 that are the best. And that little pocket that's right back over here that I'm showing, that's where the kids swim and do their kayaking, which makes it a lot of fun for them. They really enjoy that. So anyway, these are great spots. By the way, this campsite is gate protected. It does have a gate with a key code on it. So when you make your reservations, be sure to ask them for that key code. So if you found this video helpful, I'm going to be doing a bunch more videos of everywhere we go. So if you want some updates on just parks that you may not have ever even heard of, just like my Facebook page, Southern Trace Camping, or the same name for YouTube. I hope that some of my reviews will help some of you guys pick different destinations to go and get away from the world and spend time with your family. So anyway, God bless.